Alright guys, welcome back to Minecraft. As usual, as soon as I start recording, it starts to rain. Look at this. I sat down and I thought to myself, I'm going to start recording, this is going to be awesome. But no. No. It starts raining in Minecraft. Every time. But our bees have been working away. I have already taken away a bunch of silky propolis, silky combs. But they're still building them up. This is pretty awesome, but because they're not working, they're not poisoning me. So let's just go take these away. These are awesome because they give us one of the most important things possible. Well, two of them. Again, I really need to fix this up and put it into something a little bit more. Right, we're coming out. Let's go back to the bee base. To the hive. Yeah, so doing this gives us our honey drops, obviously, but it also gives us silky propolis, which is awesome. We're going to be using that to get our silk wisps, and we're going to be using the silk wisps to set us up some apiarist clothing, because getting poisoned and whatnot kind of sucks until we get to a point where we're setting up our gene sequences and stuff like that. All that cool groovy stuff. So we can worry about that later. Yeah, there we go, look at that. Propolis. So we need a whole bunch more of that. We also need a whole bunch of those silk wisps, because these are necessary. In woven silk, it's 9, and they go into a carpenter and they need water. And this woven silk is needed in all the apiarist clothing, as well as, I think, forestry backpacks, but I'm not too worried about those because I obviously have the ME system, which completely invalidates the need for any things around bags and stuff like that. That's kind of pointless. No, they do give it 45 slots, that's not too bad. Iceman's backpack? Trackman's? Oh, miner's backpack. Okay. So yeah. Do they do anything else? Nope. Nope. We'll have to set up an automated system for this at some point. So what I'm going to be doing, I'm going to do it off camera, because you've already seen me set up one, is I'm going to set up the rest of my hives, and I've decided I'm actually going to put one in the end somewhere, you know, to give the end bees the kind of place that they enjoy being, where they want to be. You do realise they can't hear you, and your terrible bee-related puns right now. Alright. Yeah. That's brilliant, that's amazing. Anyway, so I'm not going to tell them your terrible, terrible bee puns. They're awful. They're bad. Now buzz off. Anyway, guys, see you in a second. Why is it always raining? Why? Right, that's the swamp hive built. Mr. Pickles over here will look after it. Thank you very much, sir. On to the next one. Alrighty then. And this is the icy or cold biome one. We get some of our wintry bees in here. If you're wondering how I'm going to manage to actually get the bees in and stuff like that, we could put ground, we could put soil in there. That's right. It'll be fine. It'll be perfectly okay. On to the next one! Alright, now I know what you're thinking. A nice wooden structure in the nether, always gonna go down well. Fiery hellhole, lots of hotness. Yeah. Don't worry, we got this. This is fine, we got this. See you when it's done. And there we have it. Completely fire-resistant wooden building in the nether. See? Amazing. Marvel of modern engineering. I wonder what nether bees like. They want a nice little cobble tree. That'll do, right? Yeah, that's totally a cobble tree. Moving on. Alright, I'm gonna go find a decent nether location and we're gonna try that one out. Be back shortly. Alright guys, we're back. So I've set up all the hives, but what we really need to sort out now is some automation systems, I guess. We gotta really get things moving. Oh, why did I come out of there? Okay. So, what we want, we're gonna need a tank for seed oil, and we're gonna need a tank for honey. So I'm just gonna designate these two tanks over here as seed oil and honey. So that requires a little bit more setup. Here, we're going to need a bunch of ender tanks. So we've got a couple, but those are all going to be for things for the biomass, which I'm going to be getting back into producing soon after this bee stuff. The bees is never ending, so maybe. Right. And since I can never exactly remember how to build them. Okay. So let's just get that. What we do need actually is a bunch of string. I'm just going to build a whole set of ender tanks. Oh wait, they need cauldrons. Okay, do I have? I have 2. Alright. I can just build a bunch of them. There we go. We might as well build the full 16, you know, whilst we're here. So, drop that. And blazer rods, of which we have plenty. Right. 16 of these bad boys. Alright. So, I know seed oil is orange. Alright, so we're going to need a little bit more of that. Might as well just take that. Okay. We need a colour for honey. Yellow's taken. Let's go for light blue. Don't think light blue is taken in terms of the ender tanks. I know it's taken for. Or is it? It's not actually taken for anything else, is it? No, it's not. Okay. Also, I built a bunch more storage units. I might actually get this thing working on doing a few more. Because why not? Oh, that doesn't mean anything. That does. because we might as well make sure that we can build enough of them. And because we will need more. See, the thing with these is that they only hold 63 types of items, and I've got lots of different items, and if I'm going to be passing my bee processing stuff, well, I don't know if I'm going to be passing it through here. Well, this will still just hold all the other rubbish that we've got going. Okay. So, wait. We also need levers. Let's just grab a bunch of those, because we'll need to go back to Mube Sulfur and sort that one. You know what I forgot? Liquidux. I'm a fool. So my mum always said. She said, "Boy, you a damn fool." Why you play so much video games? Right, so how do we set these up usually? And other than that one, this one seems kind of a waste, but okay. Alright, so we put that there, and we put that there. That one is set to that. In is always white color, isn't it? Yeah, in is always white color. And out is always color white. Don't like them to be facing the wrong way, which seems really silly, but yeah, that's just me. Right, won't turn you on just yet. Derp. Okay, so this one is going to be... oh, I've forgotten already, haven't I? White color. Color white. Wait, does that have... That's got oil in it for some reason. Oh my god. Okay, well the trick to this is to go... Pop. I don't really mind losing a tiny touch of oil. Alright, back to that. Alright, does this one have the same issue? No, there's nothing in there. Okay, so that leaves that. And if you remember my the farm thingy that we built, we're collecting mob essence pretty slowly. What I'm mostly going to do is break down one of the high pressure boilers in the old base. Since we're going there anyway, might as well break that all out. Yeah, so it's been an interesting couple of days. I've been working quite hard. That's why my videos I've sort of tapered off except for this series, because there's been a number of things I've had to be dealing with recently. You know, not necessarily fun stuff, just stuff. Alright. Let's just push all this stuff out. White colour should be right. Is it? Let's go make sure it's actually filling up. Because if it isn't, I'd be pissed. Oh man. So yeah, so I've been doing this, and I've been working. But when I haven't been working, I've actually been playing Firefall. Ah, okay, so it is going in. That's good. Firefall's quite fun. The wife and I have been playing that for a little bit because, well, in all honesty, yeah, it's just pretty fun. I can see how it can get a bit grindy over time, and it's very much a pay-to-play sort of game. In that, a lot of the things that you might want to do, in order to get them at a reasonable pace, you have to pay money, which is understandable. It's a free-to-play game. They need to make their cash somehow. Right, so that's all going away. There we go. Creosote. Oh yeah, creosote can stay. Screw that stuff. We don't need to worry about that. Okay, so let's go and dismantle one of the steam boilers down here, and then rebuild it in the other place. I think I'll probably call that an episode, and the next episode will probably follow really shortly on from this one. Will be about... Oh yeah, jeez, I'm so forgetful. I've received loads and loads of the silk, so I made my woven silk, and I made all my apiarist stuff. I haven't even worn it yet, haven't touched it, but yeah, there we go, full set of that, and I've got a bunch of propolis, so I'm essentially all set on getting everything sorted for all my silly place things. Okay, I've actually decided what I'm going to do is, instead of wasting all this fuel, I'll just let this thing burn out. It'll take a few hours, but we'll worry about that later. Let's go check on our bees. I haven't done the desert bees yet, so it might be an idea to do that. I have done all the other kinds though. I wonder if I can enchant these. Oh my god, I can. Let's give it a shot. Ah, yeah. Awesome. Can I give it unbreaking? No, I have unbreaking. Unbreaking 3. It's possible to give this unbreaking. Yeah, look at that. So now I can make bees underwater. Excellent. Alright. Oh, it's night time. Let's go sleep. Now, I think by now my bees should have, you know, full stocks of tropicals. I can only sleep at night. It must be so close to night. Oh, that always throws me off. Because when I'm the only person on the server, the night thing travels so fast that you don't actually even notice. You can't tell. So yeah, that freaks me out a little bit every time. This stuff isn't actually going to stay here. It's actually going to move. I might as well get something centrifuging. I'm going to have to make a bunch more of these actually. But yeah, let's go check on our tropicals. '63. Oh, okay. Can... Oh. Doesn't look like I can... Alright, let's just see. Well, what I want to do is move all these chests over to enter chest. A dealio. Suppose I'm not too concerned about all the excess bees that get eaten up. I mean, what does it really matter if they just end up on the floor? I'm not really going to be losing anything, and I've got so many. I'm going to be starting to try and breed these bees up to thingy bees. What am I doing? Let me just try. Oh, that doesn't look too bad, does it? Of course, now I'm taking poison damage because I don't have the other thing. Alright, let's go get some apiaries. Should have enough. I don't have any milk on me. 9. Yeah, I've got enough. Note to self. Don't do that. Right. That's the middle, and then these go... What, I go 4 away from that, don't they? Yeah, 4. I've done this dozens of times already, and I keep forgetting every time. Right. That works out. What we need is some cactus. So we can get our modest bees going. So we want, well, we don't necessarily need it, but since I'm going to try and get a bit of everything going, these guys will be producing gunpowder, obviously. I'd kind of like to emulate what Generic Bee did with his like fully automated system, which I thought was really cool. Right. Let's put that there, and that there, and that there, and that there. Might as well. Stick one over there. Okay, let's go get us some pipes. Be right back. Alrighty then, we're nice and back. So now we gotta sort this out a little bit. Ah, I didn't make any gates. Ah, and I don't have any left. Ah, fecker. Alright. Alright. It's not too bad. It's not too bad. We can make this work. We can make this work. Please don't hit me. Right, yeah, so I'll have to make the gates at some point. But that's okay, you've seen me make the gates, you've seen me do this stuff, generally. So, but we're going to do something slightly different this time around, and rather than have a chest under each section, we're going to have a chest that comes in here. Right next to the chunk loader. Yeah, if you didn't know I had a chunk loader here, there, I have a chunk loader. This is going to be interesting. So, have everything come down about there. We will fix this up, don't you worry. Don't you worry. This will all be pretty fine again. You won't even be able to tell my horrendous crimes against humanity. Ah, okay. Perfect. Okay. We'll stick the APR's pipe in a bit. Should have enough. Let's just stick that there. Don't want to break anymore. I did actually pick it up. Okay, that's good. Perfect. Alright, we'll have to replace all these all the cactuses, more than likely. Cacti. Junk. Okay. Do 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 do. Oh. All right. Yep. Just a bit boring, this, I guess. Sorry. Just recording what I find interesting myself. So screw the rest of you guys. It's just admittedly probably not interesting to many people. Alright, okay. Right, so that's that, and that. And we just need to get this one. Alright, well, we won't have enough to do the other side just yet, but that's alright. Okay. So that's all of those hooked up as they should be. APR pipe. Purist. Purist. We'll have to make some gates, but I'll make those off camera. I'm just going to clean this up a little bit. We want what we need is some sand. Not sand. I like sand. Well, actually, I don't need to keep this sand. I can just use it. That's fine. It is not essential. What is essential is making this area look good. Oh wow, I already went to town on this one, didn't I? That's alright. Yeah, well, we still made a net plus on the sand side of things, so that's okay. Alright, let's just stick this all back in here. There. Okay. Good, good. Okay, I'm gonna go build some gates and I'm gonna drop some bees in here, and I will see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Comment, like, and subscribe, and all that other groovy stuff. Make sure to share it with your friends, even if you don't have any friends. Make some and then tell them about my videos. Or else. See you later.